Hi, I'm Fred Fantastic, Esquire. Right now I'm focused on GDPR compliance for my client by May 25th of this year. My goal is to be a GDPR compliance hero, and that may be your goal too. But based on what I've learned recently, I have some good news and some bad news for you. The good news is that as attorneys, you and I know how to navigate the majority of the GDPR regulatory maze. The bad news is the rest of the GDPR story. Demonstrating actual evidence of compliance to an auditor is a very technical task, and it is probably beyond our current skill set. We may not even know what we don't know, and how could we? We didn't go to law school to learn about these complicated computer details, but this lack of knowledge puts our GDPR hero status in severe jeopardy. I often wondered when the GDPR auditor shows up, will my carefully prepared documentation and checklists be sufficient? If I suggest that IT give them a tour of the data centers, will that completely satisfy their need for proof? I didn't know, but the tech experts at Mesh Integration guided me to the answers. I now know that the auditor will expect to be shown proof of compliant technology in the form of specific processes, tables, and diagrams that prove in detail the claims that our documentation alleges. And in addition, we will need to show that those details have been kept up to date and are not weeks or months old because they were manually compiled. This is where Mesh Integration showed me the way to successfully complete the GDPR story. Their team and tools have got our back. Not only do their experts completely understand all that tech stuff, but they also have the best documentation tool available. A tool that stays up to date automatically, even as the systems change. They worked with me to give my client a way to show the auditor detailed proof of current compliance at any point in the future. Now, my client has everything I can provide as an attorney and the most powerful GDPR documentation tool available. They can quickly identify and eliminate gaps to demonstrate compliance. Without guidance from Mesh Integration, when the auditor eventually showed up, I would have been in big trouble. Instead, I now have fully prepared my client for May 25 and beyond. They will be and will remain audit ready with me as their GDPR compliance hero.